G'day everyone, I'm Ben from OneQode. We're a next generation low latency carrier and infrastructure service provider. We mostly focus on building low latency backbone links between major population centers to support the real-time side of the internet. So think video games, collaboration tools, trading, that sort of stuff.
So Ben, Maxime was already referring to you with regards to flexibility. So what enlighten us? What's happening?
I guess, OneQode, we're a very young carrier. We're only founded in late 2019. So in the grand scheme of things, we're one of the baby carriers when it comes. And just to riff even on what he said earlier, which is that we work heavily in Asia Pacific, and we are seeing that a lot, that the roles are sort of getting reversed. Like, we generally dabble in carrier-to-carrier business. We take out capacity on submarine cables and sell them to tier twos. But we're seeing more and more large enterprise customers, especially from OTTs, video gaming, broadcast. They're getting sick of using their regional carrier, and they're just jumping the hurdle and going straight to the carrier in the place they want to be, and then going straight to the wholesale team and buying like 100G, which would never have been done even 5 years ago. Like that, you wouldn't do it. And then on the flexibility front, you're right. We actually did have a discussion yesterday about how we're looking for some flexible links. So generally, I think we are an awful customer because we generally only sign 12-month contracts with everyone. So everyone's always shaking their head at me going, why are you only buying 12 months?
You're a tough cookie, right?
Yeah. So we operate our own transport platform, and we generally only go 12-month rolling contracts because in our forecasts, the cost of backbone capacity is falling double-digit percentages year on year. So
I'll have a surprise for you. We'll just put it up in the whole world.
Yeah.
We just raised it 100%.
Good luck. Yeah. So on the flexibility front, because we deal with low latency, we like to buy everything separate and then stitch it together ourselves, which makes us very different to the typical customer who just wants an all-in-one solution. We like to control every little moving piece in the puzzle so that we can provide the best solution down to our customers who are incredibly demanding.
And you like that because you're the chief architect there.
Look, it'd be way easier if I could just call one company and say, just give me this, and then I can go back to bed. But
it would be nice, right?
It would be wonderful. Yeah, instead of 35 whiteboards in my office trying to stitch together all the moving parts.
No, you're right. So thank you so much. Talking about fraud and security, let me broaden that a little bit, guys. Because as important surveillance and security and personal data privacy, I think we see some challenges there as well, right, Ben? What do you say? What can you share with us on that?
Well, I guess we have an interesting perspective at OneQode because we hold multiple carrier licenses in multiple jurisdictions, and our poor lawyers have to juggle that because we have customer data from different countries housed in different OneQode subsidiaries that we have to keep siloed away from each other and make sure that one government can't ask for data of another country's people, and it's a nightmare. But that's
a true nightmare.
It is a true nightmare. We had to recapitalize the whole company to an ultimate holding company in a neutral place so we could separate everything out. On the security front, I guess we are on the coalface. So a lot of our customers are multiplayer video games. So the word DDoS comes up, and you start realizing that on a constant day, we're seeing 900 to 1,000 attacks an hour across our network, attempting to take down servers. And when you
How many?
900 to 1,000 attacks an hour.
An hour.
An hour. Yeah. You don't want to buy. You don't want to sell me transit. It'll give you nightmares. So we especially see this in esports. So we actually recently last year we had a qualifier between a Russian team and a Singaporean team, and there was gambling involved. And of course, they tried desperately to DDoS our network down so they could affect the outcome of the match to win their money. So with the rise of esports becoming like a sport now, we just saw a major event early this year in Dubai where the winning team took home $30 million to play a computer game. Or the event 2 weekends ago in Singapore where the winning team took home 50 million US. We're seeing more and more of these really high-level esports events, which is in turn causing our customers to ask for more and more increased security. So on the sort of AI front, we have a learning system on our DDoS system. So it's actually constantly learning traffic patterns. And we're down to a 50 millisecond response time to an attack on our network now.
Can we soak this in? Because those are numbers, right?
Yeah.
It's serious.
Serious. So I don't think I think only Cloudflare and other guys are dealing with this as much as we are.
Wow,
It's yeah.
amazing, amazing, amazing.
I don't know if they're famous. Yeah, I guess I'll just riff on what everyone said. So I do agree that carriers need to take more risks and maybe break out of the model a bit. For some perspective of one of our business verticals in Asia alone, multiplayer video gaming will make $200 billion revenue for its companies, which is more than movies, music, TV combined. So it is a massive growing industry. You are right. That's the way the internet's going. But it has an inverse effect because gaming doesn't use much data. It only cares about latency. Each user is only 190 kilobits, but every hop in that path makes the user cry. So it's a totally flip on the model. We don't need as much data, but we need straighter links. We need more fiber pairs because we need to separate that data out. So I am looking forward to working with many wholesale carriers and hopefully getting more open-minded approach to what we're doing.